Howdy, hi. It is Dear Job Sports MLB Rundown Picks and Predictions for Monday, May 12th, 2025. We are looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, so this is my seventh reason why. We go 1-6 on the day, bringing our season record to 167 and 176. That is 9 games below 500. We tried to smack a bunch of plus money today. None of it worked. Not a single one of them. And really, the only one that had a chance was the Giants. The Angels took an early lead. That was for nothing because their bullpen is AIDS. Then the Guardians didn't score a single run. It is tough to win a baseball game when you don't score a single run. So I'm going to recap these and how I lost my money. And then we will talk about how I'm going to do, hopefully, not the same thing tomorrow. But the Mariners are on the card for tomorrow. So when you see the Mariners pop up, bet the exact opposite. Okay, so the only winner of today, it was the over 8 runs in the Twins game, a team I don't even like betting. We had the Giants and the Twins over 8. They scored 13 total runs. Score was Giants 6, Twins 7. At one point, the Giants were winning 3-0. You looked at the bet and you said, wow, this looks really good. I think we're going to win this. And then the Twins said, fuck you, we're going to win this game. And then they did. The Twins did have 13 hits compared to the Giants only having 9. I don't know, maybe the Twins are better than I thought. But how do you get swept by Minnesota? They're not that good. Like, you were able to get through Pablo Lopez. Lopez only went 6 innings, giving up 4 earned runs. And then you only got their bullpen for 1 more. How do you only do that? And then on the other side of things, Roop, he pitched pretty well, going 5 innings, giving up 3, and then your bullpen choked late. So I don't think the Giants are very good. That's how we lose the Giants plus 125. We then had the largest bullshit of the day. Angels plus 115 on the money line, really never a shot. They lost the game 7-3. This game was, however, 7-2, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Up to the plate steps Matthew Lugo. This dude, this entire season, has 4 plate appearances. This was a pinch hit, 2 out, bottom of the 9th, solo shot to make the game go over 9.5. We lose our under 9.5 on quite literally the last batter of the entire game. And we lose to Matthew fucking Lugo. That is all we will talk about. I don't like this man. We then had the Guardians. We got shelled. We did not score a single run. Wheeler pitched fantastic. To be fair, Luis Ortiz also absolutely dealt. If you would have told me Luis Ortiz went 6 innings and only gave up 1 earned run, striking out 9, I would have told you we probably won this game. That was the entire angle. It was, if the Guardians lose, they probably lost because Luis Ortiz got absolutely wrecked. He didn't get wrecked. The Guardians just didn't score any runs. So Guardians plus 140, no bueno. The over 7.5 also never stood a chance because Ortiz pitched good. So that one hurt. Then we had the Reds, another team that didn't score any runs. We had the over 8.5. The Reds scored 0. If you would have told me before the first pitch that Houston was going to score 6, I would have put a lot of money on the over. Instead, the Reds scored 0. The previous day, they scored 13. So the Reds, this Astros series, they got shut out 3-0. They then won 13-9. They then got shut out 6-0. Is this Reds team horrible? Maybe. I'm honestly starting to believe so. But that is how we go 1-6. I hate every single team on this right side of the screen besides the Guardians. I love the Guardians. They just didn't play well today. And yeah, let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, game number 1 here. We are not touching a money line. This is simply a side on the over-under bet. We're taking the over 8.5 runs. It is the Yankees, who have been really hot on the batting department recently, going against the Mariners, who just got swept at home. Yankees have Clark Schmidt on the mound. He is 0-1 with a 4.79 ERA this season, going up against Emerson Hancock, who is 1-1 with a 5.7. The Yankees are coming off of a series against the Athletics where they scored a ton of runs. They won the first game 10-2. They lost the second game 11-7. Then they won the third game 12-2. The Mariners are coming off of a home series where they got absolutely shelled. They lost 6-3, they lost 6-3 again, and then they lost 9-1. So every single one of these numbers would have hit the over, and both of these pitchers aren't very good. Clark Schmidt this season, 20 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, 10 walks, 11 total earned runs. His last two starts have been decent, but they've both been at home. His road starts this year have been the problem. He only has one, and it was at Cleveland. He went 4 innings, giving up 7 hits and 5 earned. This Mariners team is also hitting the ball better than you would normally think. JP's up top hitting 276. You have the bane of my existence, Cal Raleigh, hitting 243 with 12 home runs. But I am betting the over tomorrow, so that probably means Cal is going 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. Randy Rosarena hitting 234. Dylan Moore, sneaky good 9-hitter, hitting 280. He also hits for a decent amount of power. Then you obviously have the Yankees lineup. I really don't have to explain how good Aaron Judge is at baseball. You got Goldie hitting 340. Just a bunch of power on this team. So I think the over 8.5 should be good. 2 bad pitchers on the mound. Both of these teams have been swinging the bat well recently. There should be some runs. Next game we're looking at, it is the Red Sox and the Tigers. I'm going to take the Red Sox plus 100 on the money line while also taking the over of 8.5 runs. Red Sox 22-20 on the season. The Tigers are 26-15. Sox just won a road series at Kansas City. The Tigers just lost a home series to the Rangers, who are not very good at baseball. So 2 pretty surprising results there. I think the Red Sox are the hotter team currently. If you can win a road series at KC, you can definitely win a road series at the Tigers, especially with the bottom half of their rotation being up to pitch here. They used Flaherty, they used Skubal against the Rangers, so they're not going to have those guys. And they burned a decent amount of their bullpen, so this should be a pretty good spot for the Red Sox. They have Tanner Houck on the mound, 0-2 on the season with a 6.10 ERA. Not exactly what you want to see, but he has pitched better in his 2 most recent starts. His 2 most recent, he's gone 4 2/3 at home against Texas, only giving up 2 runs. The one before that was at Toronto. He went 7 innings pitched, only gave up 1 earned run. On the other side, you have Jackson Jobe, who is supposed to be really good, but I haven't been too impressed with his stuff this year. 2-0 with a 4.88 ERA. His last 2 starts, he has gotten absolutely rocked. He went 4 innings against Houston, giving up 4 hits and 3 runs. Then his most recent start was at Colorado. He went 3 2/3, giving up 6 earned. He does not go that long into games. His recent innings pitched are 3 2/3, 4, 5, 6, 5, and 4. So he has not touched over 6 innings once this season. Still pretty young. He's 22. His debut season was last year. Still getting his wings underneath him. Against this Red Sox lineup, who's really good, probably not the team you're going to want to do that against. You got Duran up top. You have Rafi at the 2 spot with whatever's going on with him. You got Bregman at the 3, Story at the 4. This Red Sox lineup is good. They're playing good baseball. They've won 2 in a row at KC. I think they can win this one. I think plus 100 is a good value. Also, taking the over because both these teams can score. So give me the Red Sox and give me the over. Next game we are going to take the Guardians at home as a dog again. I like backing the Guardians. I like backing them at home as a dog even more. Yes, we got shut out today against Wheeler. He's very good at pitching. I think we bounce back here against another pretty solid pitcher in Freddie Peralta. But we do have Ben Lively on the mound, who surprisingly has been really good this season. So I like the bounce back spot. We get to stay at home. We don't have to travel. I think that is a big plus. All right, Ben Lively in his most recent games, he has gone 5 1/3 against Washington, only giving up 2 hits and 1 earned run. His previous game before that was at home versus Minnesota, where he went 5 2/3, giving up 0 earned. Then on the other side of things, you got Freddie Peralta, who is making his first start off of a groin injury. He skipped 1 start in the rotation. His previous game, he went 6 innings, giving up 0 hits to the Cubs. Before that, he gave up 2 earned to the White Sox and 3 earned to San Francisco. I really just don't trust this Brewers team. They're not very good offensively. They average 4.5 runs a game, hitting 234 collectively as a team. On the road this season, they are 8 14 Guardians 12-7 at home, 6-4 in their last 10. Yes, they have lost 2 in a row, but it was against a pretty solid Philly rotation and a solid Philly bullpen. Brewers do not have a good bullpen, so if we can get Freddie Peralta off of the mound, I think we can take this one. I like the plus 115 value. Give me the Guardians and give me the under of 8.5 runs with 2 pretty solid pitchers on the hill. Final game of the night we're looking at, it is the Astros and the Royals. I'm going to take the Astros minus 120 on the money line. Royals getting off of a home loss series-wise to the, who did we just say? Hold on, I got to check who they lost to. I literally just said it. I'm forgetful. To the Red Sox, of course. And the Astros coming off of a home series win? Home series win against the Reds. Royals have Michael Wacha on the mound, 2-4 on the season with a 2.98 ERA. Going up against Framber Valdez, 2-4 with a 3.94 ERA. Now, the Astros do have a slight problem in their lineup. You do not see Jose Altuve as he is injured. Not 100% sure if he's going to go here. I don't really think that matters, though, because this Royals lineup is horrible. The only 2 bats you have to dodge in the entire lineup are Bobby Witt and then Maikel Garcia. The Astros, they have a decent amount more bats than they do. You got to deal with Jeremy Pena up top. Christian Walker hitting 214 is still solid. Isaac Paredes is solid, hitting 263. Jake Myers at the bottom, hitting 296. I like Caratini hitting 255. And the Astros are at home. Valdez has been pitching pretty well recently. I like him here. I think they're going to win the game. Give me the Astros. Give me the under 8.5 runs. Okay, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.